Mykayah Yahweh.
Shabbat Shalom.
Welcome to Yahweh Yahshua's Temple
Yes.
program. And we thank you, those who are tuning in and watching the program on television, CAN TV, and Evanston Media, and YouTube at some point. We thank you for letting us come into your home.
Yes, praise the mighty Yah.
With the job of Yahweh, we appreciate it, we thank you, and we're always, our prayer is to be a blessing to you.
Yes, we're
We're on lesson part 2 of Wonders of Yahweh.
Yeah.
And Hebrew word is zakah.
Yeah.
But it means warning, admonish, teach,
Okay.
shine, warn, to show. We need to shine, we need to show people these things. We
Yes,
need to
yes.
teach people these things.
yes.
These warnings are not here to be hid. These
No,
warnings
they're
are
not.
here for to be revealed,
Right.
so that people can know that Yahweh has the warning.
Yes, he does. He wants them to know.
You want to warn them from the thing that's going to happen
Yeah.
to them that they stay disobedient to His word.
That's
right?
right.
Yeah.
So we have that opportunity to teach them these things. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise
Praise
Yahweh.
Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
So we was in this subject last week, and we stopped off in 2 Peter chapter 3. 2 Peter chapter 3. Okay? So we need to know these things.
We do.
It's a must.
Because your life depends
Yes, he
on
does. Yes, he does. Teach it, tell like it
you
is on
need
the
to know.
shepherd.
If you don't know there's a warning, that Yahweh is giving you a warning for about something that you're doing, then he wouldn't be justified.
No, he would
be
not.
Fair, right?
No, he would not.
But he is.
Yes, he is all the time.
So 2 Peter chapter 3 and verse 17 reads,
Ye, therefore, behave. Seeing you jotted these things before, beware lest you also being led away with the error of the Yahshua fall from your own steadfastness.
so this is a warning. It don't
Yes, it
say
is.
warning, but what did it tell you? It tell you to be aware,
Yeah,
be
yeah.
alert about
Yeah.
something, right?
That's
In
warning.
other words, he's teaching you to be on God.
That's right. Praise Yahweh.
He said, ye therefore, beloved, seeing you know these things, so you know these things
Yeah.
before,
Yes, we do.
beware. So you know it. So he talking to people that know. He said,
Yes.
but beware
Yeah.
that you also
Yeah.
be what?
Led away.
Be led away. You can be led away.
Yes, you
You know
can.
you know these things,
Yes, you
right?
can. Teach it, tell like it is on the shepherd.
With the arrows of the wicked.
Yep.
So you know these things, but you listen to the wicked and you get led away.
Teach it,
So
tell
you
like it
forgot
is.
the warning you got. You forgot the admonition that you got. You got the teaching
Okay.
that you have been taught.
All right.
So therefore you get led away. So
Yes,
he
you will.
wants you not to do that, right? Far from your own steadfastness.
Steadfastness,
Fall
yep.
from your own steadfastness.
Right.
The steadfastness you had in the word, you mess around and listen to the wicked and fall away from it.
Yes, you will.
What you believe in the word of Yahweh, you listen to them and you fall away from it.
Teach it, tell like it is
So
on the
after a
shepherd.
while you believe it, even though you came out of this pagan stuff, but now you listen to people where you listen to them how they dress it up and put all kind of icing on
right.
it.
Teach it, tell like it is.
On 25th, but it's still alive.
That's it. Hallelujah. Teach it,
You
tell
have
like it is.
icing from Eric to Shemayim, it's still alive. So how much you dress it up, it's
Right.
still alive.
That's right.
No such thing
None.
with Yahweh. It's such thing with the world.
Right,
No
right,
such
right.
thing with Yahweh.
That's right.
You can't put it in Yahweh's word
Cannot.
honestly and validate it. You can't.
Cannot.
Try you must, but you can't.
It never
Praise
worked.
Yahweh.
Praise Him.
So you're probably going to hear me talk about that. We're in this month.
Yes, we
leading
are.
up to this Halal day.
Yeah, halal.
Yowm.
Halal
The line. Yes.
So we are not a part of the Halal day.
No, we not.
So That might cause you to turn the tooth off. That's
Yes, sir.
all right with me, 'cause
Yeah.
we're talking about the warning. I
That's it.
gave the warning, so I don't have no personal feeling.
That's right. Praise the mighty
When
Yah.
I read what Yahweh told
Yes, for thus says Yah.
Shemiel, hey, they're not rejecting you, Shemiel, they rejecting
That's
me.
right.
So when I speak Yahweh's word, it's not a personal thing. They're not
Praise
rejecting
Yahweh.
me.
Right.
They may think they rejecting me, but they rejecting the word
That's
of Yahweh.
it.
They
That's
rejecting
it.
Yahweh. So therefore, my personal feelings don't enter into it. 'Cause
No, it
my
does
personal
not.
feeling enter into
Huh.
it. Then that mean I go outside, back into the flesh.
But what thus says Yahweh?
Meaning to be contrary to what Yahweh said,
Uh-huh.
right?
Amen.
All right. So last week I gave y'all the scripture, but we didn't read it. But we're going to go to Hebrews chapter what?
12:25.
All right. It's on the ball. 12 and 25. Hebrews 12 and 25. And it reads,
See that ye refuse not him that admire, for if thou escape not, who refuse him that spake on error, much more shall we not say if we turn away from Yahshua that admire from Shemaiah.
so he's telling us a warning, right? He's letting us know. He said, see that you refuse not him. What him?
Yahshua,
That spake. For if they escape not who refused him, that spake on the error, much more shall not we escape if we turn away from him that spake from Shemaiah. So now you got both of them telling you. You
Right,
ain't gonna escape through this.
Cannot,
So
no
this
way out.
man who's giving credit to writing this book is Yahshua, or Paul as you commonly know. People, you don't have to believe it, it's in the scripture.
That's right, it's written.
So just because you don't believe Yahshua wrote it, whoever wrote it,
Right.
Yahweh inspired.
That's it. Praise Yahweh.
But they so happen to give this honor to Yahshua being the writer, okay? Or the credit of being the writer. But it's telling you, don't refuse the warning.
That's it. That's all the bottom line.
Don't do that.
Don't refuse the admonishing.
All right.
Don't refuse the teaching.
Okay.
Because it'll be against you.
Yep. It's penalty.
To be taught, to be admonished. These are the things we need to do. If we
Yes.
don't be taught or admonished, then we don't know nothing.
That's right.
Then we think everything we do is right.
That's right. Teacher tell like it is. I'm the shepherd. For Evanston,
Why would
no.
you, any warning coming that everything you do is right?
Huh.
Why would Yahweh warn you to flee?
Right.
What did Yahshua say? Who caused y'all, warn y'all to flee? You
Right.
vipers? So somebody warned them
That's right.
that they need to make a change, right?
Amen.
Right.
Amen.
So you and I was warned we made a
Praise the mighty
change.
Yah. Yes, we
A
did.
whole lot
Praise
more people was warned they made the change.
Yes. Hallelujah.
So we are, since we have made the change, we are in the position to admonish you and to teach you.
That's right.
So you will receive the warning.
That's our duty.
Yeah.
And as last week we read in Yahshua or Ezekiel in the 18th chapter, and then we went to the 33rd chapter. I don't know if we finished that one, but a lot of places and they will tell you about the warning. When you do what you're supposed to do, your job is to warn. Your job is to admonish. Your job is to teach.
Yes.
The person that you admonish or the person that you teach or the person that you warn, their job is to what? Receive the warning.
Yes. Yep.
So if they don't receive the warning, they die in their hot tar, they die in their sin, but their blood is on them, it's
That's
not on
right.
you.
That's right.
But if you don't do this, then they die in their hot tar and their blood is on you.
Yes, it is. Thus said
that's
Yahweh.
simple.
It's written.
Yeah.
So therefore, do what you are called to do.
Right. Hallelujah.
Okay.
Verse 26 says,
Whose voice then shook the higher. But now you should have promised a mind. Yet once more, I shake not the higher only, but also Shemaiah.
I'm going to shake Shemaiah
Wow.
well.
Wow.
So you heard the warning, so it's going to be some shaking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if you're not prepared for the shaking, then you're gonna be what? Afraid.
Yep.
Afraid.
Yeah.
And not do what you're supposed to be doing. You're supposed to stand when the shaking coming on, cause you've been warned. If
Yes,
you
you
hear it,
have.
you know, it ain't gonna shake you
No, it's not.
Right. It's
away from the truth, right?
No, it's
Right.
not.
Praise God, my y'all.
Praise
not.
Him.
Praise Yahweh.
So that's good for us to know, right?
Yes, it is.
So, with that should be enough for your whole life, right?
Huh?
there.
Should.
All right. Let's look at Mykayah chapter 33. I'm not sure. I think I didn't go on down it, but we're gonna look at 33, and we're gonna look at verse 20 and read.
Yet ye are mine. The way of my Elohim is not equal. Oh, ye buyeth of Israel. I will fat you everyone after his way.
Slow down, brother. It's good. Slow down. Take your time. We'll get it. We got all the Sabbath.
Yes, praise the mighty God.
We want them to get it as well. Praise God.
Right.
I know you get excited. I do too. But praise God. Hallelujah.
Hallelujah.
So it's good. Read it again. Now take your time. Be
Ezekiel.
Ezekiel chapter 33 and 3. Huh? I mean 33 and 20. Okay. I'm excited.
Praise the mighty Yah. We excited for Yah.
Yeah. And it reads,
Yet you are mine. The way of my Elohim is not equal. Oh, you buyeth of Israel. I will judge you everyone after his way.
so he says, yet you are marked. The way of Yahweh is not equal. So now he's saying the way of Yahweh is not equal.
Huh.
O ye buyers of Israel, I will judge you everyone after his ways.
Huh.
So your ways, or your doing, or your deeds,
That's right. Teach it tell like it
or
is.
your labor,
Uh-huh.
or your acts,
That's it.
you're going to be judged.
Yes, you are.
Amen. Right.
Or you're going to be rewarded.
One way or the other.
Yeah.
So I know you want to get the reward from Yahweh.
Yeah.
Good reward. You don't
That's
want
it.
the other
You don't
reward.
want the other one.
Right.
All right, verse 21 said,
And it came to pass in the 12th year of our captivity, in the 10th month, in the 5th Yowm of the month, that one that had escaped out of Jerusalem came unto me, a man. The city is smitten.
so he one and said the city is smitten.
Yes.
All right, read on.
Now the hand of Yahweh was upon me in the evening. Afore Yahweh that he that escaped came and had opened my mouth until he came to me in the morning. My mouth was open, and I was no more dumb.
So you will no more dumb.
Amen.
All right, stay in this book and look at where we were there. 33. That go 33 and 3. 33 and 3. And it reads.
If when he seeth the sword come upon the land, he bloweth the high shofar and warn the high am.
So when you see it, you see it. So we see it through Yahweh's word.
Yes, we do.
So therefore, that's why we want it. That's
Yes,
why
we
we're
are.
crying out loud,
Uh-huh.
like He told us to do.
Yes, he did.
Show the people their sin,
Uh-huh.
because they have been taught they can't sin anymore.
That's
because
what they
Yeshua
say.
come and took the sins away,
Don't believe that lie.
nailed them to the cross.
Huh.
You can never sin.
Huh.
But if you can never sin, then you don't need a savior anymore.
That's right.
You never sin, you don't need to confess anymore.
That's right.
Amen.
What's the
You can
use?
never sin while you assembling.
That's right. What's the use of reading
On
this
whatever
book?
day that you chose.
Right?
Yeah.
Teach it tell like it is on the shepherd.
Trying to be finding out why are you doing that.
Right? Right?
Because you can't sin.
Right? Teach it tell like it is.
All right, verse 4.
Then whosoever shemar the high sound of the high shofar and take it not zakah, if the sword come and take him away, his dam shall be upon his own head.
It's going to be up on his head. So, point that you need to get. You do your job,
Uh-huh.
you save your life.
That's right.
You're ensuring your salvation.
Hallelujah.
But if you don't do your job, once you know you have a job, to do,
Yes.
Yeah.
this is a labor that you're
Yes.
laboring.
Hallelujah.
Vineyard, right?
Yes, we are.
Amen.
You're laying down on the job and you're not laboring in the vineyard, then the vineyard do what?
You get overgrown.
Overgrown, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So if we are not doing our part in the vineyard, then the vineyard is getting overgrown.
That's right. That kata overflows.
So if it's getting overflowed, then it means the warnings are getting choked out.
That's
choked
right.
out.
That's right. That's right. Teacher, tell it like it
Praise
is.
Yahweh.
Praise God.
Away.
Verse 5 says,
He shamarred the sound of the high shofar and took not zakah. His dam shall be upon him, but he that taketh zakah shall deliver his nephesh.
so this is what you want.
Yes, yes it is.
Yeah.
Do what you require, and Yahweh is going to do what He said He's going to do.
Yes, he will. It's a promise.
So He promised you that.
Yes.
Yeah.
He heard the sound of the trumpet,
Uh-huh.
of the shofar,
Yeah.
and took not one.
Wow.
You heard the teaching
Yes.
about the one,
Yes. Hallelujah. Yes.
or you was admonished about
Okay.
Yeah.
and you didn't take it.
They take the heed.
His blood shall be upon him,
Yeah.
but he or she that took the warning or take the warning shall be what?
Delivered.
Deliver his soul or his car or
Yeah.
his life.
Yes.
Yeah.
I know you got the word soul here, but when you look up the Hebrew word is nephesh, and you got all these definitions.
Okay. Okay. Teach it. Tell like it
So
is.
here, either it could be your body, because soul also mean body too.
Okay.
One of the definitions.
Yeah.
So you can't just go with the English all the time. You got to go back and look at this Hebrew word, or go back and look at the Greek word and see what other meaning they can mean. Because
Yeah.
sometimes when you read it, it won't make sense.
That's right. Don't
When
fit.
you're just using that same old word,
Right. Right.
English word that they gave you,
Right.
Right.
for every place. So, the warning shall be, those who take the warning
Yeah.
will be delivered.
Yes, you will.
My prayer is that we took
Yes.
the warning.
Hallelujah.
Watchman
Hallelujah.
that, or watchman or watchwoman that warns us, we
Uh-huh.
took it.
Yes.
Yeah.
Our prayer is that we being watchmen or watchwomen,
Right.
will, the people that hear us will take it too.
Yes.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, then therefore, we are exempt.
Yes.
It's all on them now.
Yes. Yes. Must they be zakah?
So that was the Hebrew word for warn. This Greek word, or Greek words, we have two of them. And since I'm not Greek, let's spell it to you.
Okay.
Okay.
Hupodaknume. Y'all pronounce it, okay?
Yeah.
And you can look at it, Strong 5263. That's one of them. And the other one is at 3560. And it's spelled Nutateo. Again, the number is 3560. So we're going to look at that and see what we can devise from that. Okay? Which one I want? I want to go to the last one I just read. And what is it telling me here? Let's look at Acts chapter 20. Acts chapter 20. So it also means warn and admonish. So it's used, this word is used 8 times. Warn 4 times, admonish 4 times. So it's all on you, right?
Yes, it is. Once you've been warned.
You've been warned, you had a warning, you didn't take the warning, then take the consequence.
That's it.
Acts 20 and 31 says,
Therefore, watch and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone Layil and Yowm with tears.
YHWH is saying this was just about the space of 3 years, but remember back last week we mentioned about Noah, 150 years. He still didn't take the warning.
Nope.
So, therefore, you know a lot of people ain't gonna take the warning that Yahweh warned them through you, right?
That's right. That's
So
right.
again, don't get your feelings don't get into this.
That's
They're
right.
rejecting the warning of Yahweh. They're not rejecting
That's right.
a warning.
Teach
that
it
you
tell like
gave.
it is on the shepherd.
Yeah.
You're repeating the warning that Yahweh
That's
wants
it.
them to hear,
That's all we doing.
so they can escape
Yeah.
the consequences that's going to come.
That's right. The wrath to
That's
come.
why he's warning them.
Yes, he is.
So
Yes,
now
he
if you
is.
don't take the warning, then you take the consequences.
That's it.
And the consequences, when they come, you ain't gonna like them, right?
Oh, don't want that.
So, if you look in the scripture, you see the consequences of the people that didn't take the warning of Yahweh, didn't heed to the warning of Yahweh, or didn't take the admonishing or the teaching about His word of what's going to happen if you do this. When I told you not to do it, this is what's going to happen. They didn't take that warning, and they got the consequences.
Yes, they did.
So all you got to do is read that, right?
That's it.
That should be enough to change your
That
mind.
shit should.
But if that don't change your mind, then go on your own, right?
Yeah.
All right. Read it one more time.
Therefore, watch and remember that by that space of 3 years I cease not to warn everyone, Layil and Yowm, with tears.
I didn't fail to warn you.
Right.
I was warning you. You wasn't taking it. So I'm warning you. You're not taking it. Therefore, watch
Yeah.
and remember that by the space of 3 years I cease not to warn or admonish you. Right?
Yeah.
Warning meaning admonish, right?
Uh-huh.
But in this case, they use warning. Everyone, not just the light part of the day, but the night part
That's
of the day.
right.
They warning everyone, Layil and Yowm,
Wow.
with tears. Not just talking to you, but I'm in tears of
Right.
it because I understand the warning. I understand the consequences. If you don't take the warning.
Yeah.
Amen.
Yeah.
So people who read Yahweh's word and receive Yahweh's word, they understand the consequences.
Yes.
So they may be telling you in tears,
Yes. Yes.
or they are sincere about the warning because they know
Praise Yahweh. Praise Him. Praise Him. Praise Him.
the warning.
Yeah.
What's going to happen if you
Yeah.
don't take the warning.
Right?
Yeah.
And you get caught up in the warning. When Yahweh say, come out of my people that you not be partakers of that plague. He's warning you,
Yes,
come
he
out of that
is.
system.
And
So
pleading
you won't
with.
be get those plagues
Right.
that's going to come up on.
He pleads with us.
So that means, you know, how can I do that, Brother Mykayah? You can be in this world or in this age, but not of this
Hallelujah.
age.
That's
So you're
it.
not
Teach it
bound
tell
by
like it is.
the regulation of this age.
That's
You're
right.
bound by Yahweh's
That's
regulation. All right?
Hallelujah.
Verse 32 says,
And now I command you to Yahweh and to the Hadabar of Yahweh's king, which is able to build you up and to give you an inheritance among all them that are
so
sanctified.
this is what you can get if you take the warning. He wants you to know this is what you can get if you take the warning.
Yeah, yeah.
And now I command you or savar you to Yah and to the word of his grace or his hand,
Yes, yes.
which is able.
Yes, it is.
So he letting you know it's able.
Yes, it is.
He teach you that his
Yes.
word is able
Yes, it is. Praise
to build
Him.
you up
Yes, it will.
and to
Yes, it
give
is.
you an inheritance
Yes, He will.
among them which are what?
Sanctified.
Right.
Praise Yahweh. Praise Him.
Build
So-
me up now.
Watch. Listen to what been taught to you from the word of Yahweh and read the word of Yahweh for yourself.
Yeah, for yourself. Open the book for yourself.
And then you'll know what's in the book. And you'll know what you have been promised.
That's right. And apply it.
You know the promise of Yahweh. All of the promises of Yahweh is good. Whether it's the wrath of Yahweh coming up
Yeah,
on you or the blessing of Yahweh coming up. These are promises. They are
Just
good.
they are.
And they will come to
They
fruition.
are. Amen.
Absolutely. All of them.
They're not just here for enjoyment reading, right?
Uh-huh.
All right, look at Romans chapter 15. People think that Yahweh is dead.
I don't see it.
What the song is saying, he's not dead.
No, he's not.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
No matter what the popular opinion says.
Yeah. Shoot.
And the popular opinion should be what thus says Yahweh.
That's it. That's
Not what
it.
thus says man.
Uh-uh.
Thus said man is supposed to be a representative of Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
Supposed to be.
So here in my Bible it's saying the success of Shaul's labor. So in other words, it was some laboring.
That's right. You gotta do something.
And verse 14 of 15 chapter of Romans says what?
And I myself also am persuaded of you, Mykayah, that you also are full of totalness, filled with all yada, able to also to admonish one another.
So we're supposed to be able to admonish
Yes,
one
we
another,
should.
warn one another,
Yeah,
teach
yeah.
one another.
Yes,
right?
hallelujah.
The word of Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
So Yahweh is letting us know that we have a duty.
Yes, we do.
We have a duty.
Wonderful duty.
And you don't want to do your duty, then that's on you, right?
Yep, that's on you.
So, but know that you have a duty. Keep your hand right there and look at 2 Kepha 1 and 12. 2 Kepha 1 and 12. 2 Peter 1 and 12. 1 and 12. And what does says Yahweh? Read.
Wherefore, I would not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of the things though you jot them and be established in the present empty.
So, don't neglect. He says, wherefore I will not neglect to put you always in remembrance
Okay?
of the
Always.
things,
Always remember.
though you know them. Sound like we read over there in Peter before, right? On Hebrews. Hey,
No.
you know them, but I'm gonna admonish you to do them anyway.
That's right.
I'm gonna cause you to remember.
Every day, every
You got the
year.
enemy trying to
Yep.
in your life trying to cause you not to remember, right?
Tell it like it is.
That's right.
So remember, he said,
Yep.
wherefore I will not be negligent to put you always in remembrance of these things,
Yes.
though you know them,
Uh-huh.
and be established or mad in
Yep.
this present truth.
True, right.
You be established in this present truth,
That's
but I'm
right.
still remembering, cause you to remember it.
That's right.
That's my job, is cause you to remember.
That's how you teach.
Because the other guy's job is to cause you not to remember.
That's right. Teacher
So
tell
you
like
and
it
our
is.
job
I'm
is cause them to remember.
That's
Or they
right.
don't- You'll tell you need to do it because they're gonna get started like, hey, get lackadaisical. So
Right.
now
Yeah.
remember them when they get lackadaisical on keeping the Shabbat.
Uh-huh.
Remember them when they start doing
That's
things
right.
that contrary to the word of Yahweh.
That's right.
Admonish them, cause them to remember what
That's
they've been
right.
reading, right?
Uh-huh. Praise Abba
Cause them
Yahweh.
to read what they remember what they've been reading,
Right.
what thus said Yahweh,
Uh-huh.
right?
Yeah. Yeah.
So if you don't, then you're neglecting your job.
Yes, you are. Teacher tell like it is on the chapter.
Yeah.
Lambs
So
can know.
verse 14 said, 13 said,
Yea, I think it meet as long as I am in this tabernacle to stir you up by putting you in remembrance. Praise the
again,
mighty
you
Yah.
know, once you in this
Hallelujah.
tabernacle,
Hallelujah.
that's your job is to stir me up.
Yes, hallelujah.
Put me in remembrance
Yes,
of what thus said Yahweh.
yes, hallelujah. Praise Him.
Hallelujah.
Hallelujah. Praise Abba Yahweh.
Because he's good.
All the time, no matter what.
Don't forget.
Never.
Because the enemy
Yeah.
wants you to do what?
Yes,
Forget.
He does. He
That's
does.
his job,
That
cause
is
you to
his.
forget.
Yes, it is.
We are not forgetting.
No, but never again.
When one scripture said, we are not ignorant of Satan's
No,
advice.
we're not. Praise
So
be
when
Abba
it look
Yahweh.
like I'm getting ignorant of Satan's advices, cause me to
That's
remember.
right. Remind me.
Yeah. Yeah.
Stir me up.
Stir me
Cause
up.
me to read the word of Yahweh again.
That's right. Stir up that fire.
Okay.
Praise Abba
Praise
Yahweh.
up.
Wait.
So, That's the thing that we need to do, right?
Yes, that's it. It's a must.
And now look at 1 Corinthians chapter 8. And verse 1. And it reads,
Now, as touching things offered unto idol, you yada that we all have yada, and yada putteth up, puffeth up, but charity edifies.
but love edifies,
Yes,
right?
it does. Yes, it does.
Love edifies.
Over everything.
So therefore, that's the fulfillment of keeping Yahweh's law, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Love. Because if you don't love him, you won't do what he
No,
said.
you will not teach it there like it is on the shepherd for the
I'm not
hams to know.
going to keep it. So the people that don't love Yahweh say they love Yahweh, that way they don't do what he said.
Yeah.
Now, as touching things offered unto idols, we know
Uh-huh.
that we all have knowledge.
Uh-huh.
Knowledge puffed up, but love edified.
Bills. Yeah.
It builds you up.
Yes, it does.
That's
Yes, it
what
will.
you and I is doing when we warn people. We are building them up.
Yes, we are.
Right.
When you teach people, you're building them
Yes,
up
we
in the
do.
word of Yahweh.
Praise them.
Right. Right.
Praise Yahweh.
Praise
Get
them.
down to verse 7. And it reads,
How about there is not in every Adam that yada for some with conscience of the idol until the hour eat it as a thing offered up until night, and their conscience being weak is defiled.
so he said, howbeit there is not in every man that knowledge,
No, it's not. No, it's not.
Right. Yeah.
but some with conscience of idols
Uh-huh.
unto this hour
Still.
eat it as a thing offered unto an idol,
Yeah.
and their conscience being what? Weak
Weak.
Defile themselves.
is defiled.
Yes, it will be.
So
Make
that's
it weak.
because
Mm-hmm.
that means you need to be constantly reminded,
That's right.
Right. Yeah.
constantly warned
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
of getting off the track.
That's right.
Over.
Teach it tell like it is.
Skip down to verse 10. And verse 10 says,
If any of them see thee which has yada sit at meat in the idol's temple, shall not the conscience of him which is weak be embodied to eat those things which are offered to idols?
so if he see you,
Yeah.
and there's going to be some brothers or sisters going to see you do something,
Right.
and they may not be as strong as
That's
you.
right. Teach it tell like it is.
And then they're going to desire to do it themselves. Or what it say, you are the example that the world sees.
Yes.
Right.
And you are representing Yahweh.
Yes,
You
we
tell
are.
them
Praise
something,
them.
Right.
And then you're doing other things.
Uh-huh.
So I'm teaching you that the dietary law Yahweh said is for us to keep it, but then you see me eating those things that
Uh-huh.
I'm telling you you're not supposed
That's
to do.
right.
What are you going to do? You're going to eat them
Right.
yourself. Hey, you probably already liked them anyway. Now you stop liking them because the word that told you you're not supposed to do it.
Right, right.
Now
right.
you see me, you walk into Popeye and you see me with a bowl of shrimp. What are you going to do?
Want those shrimps?
So if
Eat
he
wheat.
can do it, I can do it.
Right,
Right.
that's it. Right. Teach it.
Wrong.
That's
Yeah,
it.
you can do it because I'm doing it, but I'm wrong and you're gonna be wrong.
Yeah,
And you're gonna
that's
be,
right. Praise Yahweh.
and you're gonna suffer the consequences for it.
Uh-huh.
And I'm gonna suffer the consequences for it,
That's
right?
right. Two wrongs don't make no right.
Hallelujah.
Never will.
Hallelujah.
Never will.
Hallelujah.
Praise up.
Hallelujah. So we don't want that.
No, we do
Admonish
not.
one another, so we got to keep admonishing
Yes,
one
we do.
another, right?
Yes, we do.
Yes.
Praise Yahweh.
All right. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. 1 Corinthians chapter 4. These things we have to be warned
Yes, we do. Constantly.
and admonish,
Yes.
Yeah.
which is also a warning, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
To exalt you,
Yes.
and the warning you be exalted.
Yes, we do. Yes, we do. We be lifting us higher and higher.
Praise God.
Praise Him.
1 Corinthians chapter 4 and verse 14 says,
I write not these things to shame you, But as my behalf bonds, I zakah you.
So, I'm not writing that to shame
No,
you.
no, it wasn't.
No.
I'm writing to you to strengthen you.
Uh-huh.
Keep you focused
Yes.
Yes.
on the prize.
That's good.
So people don't, they think that, hey, you know,
It's just for a minute.
you trying to shame me.
Huh. So they
I'm
think.
trying to save you.
Uh-huh. That's it. Praise the mighty God.
Yeah.
Cause that's my job.
That is our duty.
Not to, just like when they go these programs they got for people who are alcoholics, to try to keep them from falling off the wagon.
Right, right.
That's our job, to try to keep you from falling off the wagon.
Yah's wagon.
Read that again.
I write not these things to shame you, but as my behalf bond, I zakah you.
I sakai you or warn you,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Verse 15 says,
For though ye have 10,000 instructors in Mashiach, yet have ye not many hours. For in Hamashiach Yahshua I have begotten you through the hot told tidings.
so through Hamashiach Yahshua, I have begotten you. This is what he said.
Right.
Through Hamashiach Yahshua, you have begotten people
Yes, hallelujah, praise to be the Abba Yahweh.
Right.
to be in the kingdom, right?
Yes, yes.
Right.
Is that good news to you?
Yes, it is, all the time. Praise the mighty
So
Yahweh.
then, as many as you begot to Yeshua, then that enhance your what? Salvation.
Yes, it does. Hallelujah.
Yeah.
Praise Abba Yahweh.
Praise up.
Way.
All right, Colossians chapter 1. Colossians. With the K or with the C. Okay. Chapter 1. Let's start at verse 27. And read.
To whom Yahweh would make Yada, what is the riches of the high kavod of this mystery among the high Goyim, which is Mahamashiach in you, the hope of kavod.
The hope of Kavod is in you, right?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Since you have received it, now the hope is in you.
Yes, it
and
is.
You can pass that hope on.
Yes,
Right.
yes. Praise our Yahweh.
We can do it.
Verse 28.
Whom we preach Zakah every Adam and the teaching every Adam and all Kokma that we may present every Adam perfect in Hamashiach Yahshua.
So this is what this is what you're doing. When you set out to be this job, all of us are Yahweh.
Yep, that's it.
But we can't all Yahweh at the same time.
No, we cannot.
Right.
But we on our jobs or on the street, whatever, we Yahweh.
Yes,
By
yes.
the word of Yahweh. So he said, whom we preach.
Yeah.
So he's not saying just him. This is Paul is not saying
Right.
just me. He said, to whom we preach. To whom we preach. So
We.
it's a group.
Yes.
Big group.
Warning every man and teaching every man or admonishing every man
Uh-huh.
or Yahweh every man
Yes.
in all cooking, in all wisdom, that we might present every man. I'm being presumptuous, and woman
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
That's what it's
perfect or blameless
Uh-huh.
in Hamashiach Yahshua.
Yes.
Yeah.
So we warning you, we're admonishing you
Uh-huh.
to stay in the Word of God.
Yes, it's a must.
Stay in the race.
Be perfect.
Yes.
People say we can't be perfect. You're looking at
Yeah.
the world standing up perfect. But Yahweh say you can be
That's
perfect.
right. Thus says
If
Yahweh.
Yahweh calls somebody perfect, then they're perfect.
That's right. Hallelujah.
In the
Hallelujah.
sense that he's talking about, not in the
Right,
sense
right,
that the world is talking
Right,
about.
right.
Perfection.
Yeah.
Not Webster. Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
Verse 29 says,
Whereunto I also labor, striving according to his working, which worketh in me mightily.
so
Praise
something's
God,
working in
Yahweh.
him mightily, right?
Right. Yahshua.
That's why he's able to warn you. That's
Yeah.
why you and I are
Yes,
able
we
to
are.
warn
Praise
you.
up. Praise up.
Something's working
That's
in us
it.
mightily.
Yes.
That's right.
Until I also labor, or where also I work.
Uh-huh.
Where I also do,
Yeah.
or
Yeah.
doing, something
Yeah.
I'm doing.
Yes, it is.
Right.
Striving,
Striving. That's what we do.
according to the works
Yeah.
or the deeds,
Mhm.
or the doings,
Mhm.
which works in me mightily.
Yep.
Yeah. Yeah.
So it's something in you working mightily.
It is.
Uh-huh.
I
That's
receive
the
that.
Ruach Hadash.
Yes, it is.
That's the Spirit of Yahweh.
Right.
Yep.
Amen.
Mhm.
It's leading you and guiding you, and stop letting the devil tell you, no, that ain't the Ruach Hadash.
Huh. Don't believe that lie.
But that's what he tell you, cause he telling you right, and the Ruach and the devil trying to tell you, no, that ain't him.
Right, right.
In other words, that's me, he's saying, but he is you, right?
He's a liar.
Yeah.
He's a liar, and you
That's
know that
right.
he's a liar and the father of
And
liars, right?
Yahshua is the Messiah.
The biggest liar.
Hallelujah.
Look at chapter 3 of this book. Chapter 3 of this book. And let's start at verse 14, and we'll read on down to verse 16. And it reads,
And above all these things, put charity, which is the bond of perfectionist.
so that's what? Love is the bond of
Yeah.
perfectionist.
Yeah.
And verse 15 says,
And let the house shalom of Yahweh rule in your pay, to which also you are corralled in one Gibeah, and be you total for.
so again, listen to what he's saying. And let the shalom of Yahweh
Yeah.
rule in your mind
Yes.
or your thoughts or your pain,
Yes, it must.
to the which also you are corralled.
Yes, we are.
In one Gibeah or one Bata.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's two words for Bata.
All right.
Bata, Gibeah.
Right.
I think one of you is like 8 times, one of you is like 9 times. But
All right.
Bata.
Yeah.
Yes.
Teach Hebrew, that's all right.
And be you thankful.
Yes. Yes.
Be you tuda.
Yes.
That's right.
Yes.
Alright?
Yes. It's a must.
Let the word of Hamashiach dwell in you
Yes.
richly
Richly.
in all wisdom,
Yeah.
Kokma, teaching and admonishing
Yeah.
one another in songs,
Yes.
in hymns, and spiritual songs, singing with pain in your mind
Yes.
to
Yahweh.
or Yahshua.
Hallelujah.
Yes. Hallelujah.
Okay?
Yep.
These are the things you have to constantly be aware of.
Yes.
These are the things that you need to be
Yes.
admonished of. These
Yeah.
are the things you need to be aware of. These are the things that you need to be put in remembrance.
Yes.
So, thank the person that's wanting you to be in remembrance of what
That's right,
you're
it's a
supposed to be
blessing.
in
Right.
That's
remembrance
right.
of, right?
Hallelujah.
Praise
Hallelujah.
Yahweh.
Praise Yahweh.
Verse 17 says,
And whatsoever you do in the bar or day, do all in the Hashem of the Master Yeshua, giving Torah to Yahweh and the Ha'abah by Yahshua. Hallelujah.
and whatsoever you do
Yep. What else?
in word or dabah or deed,
Uh-huh.
or this word could be work, or
Yeah.
this word could be
Okay.
labor, or this word could be act.
Right, right.
Yeah. Yeah.
You're doing.
You're
okay?
doing it.
So, don't get carried away with the one definition.
That's right. Hallelujah.
Like English.
Do all in the name of the Hashem of Yeshua, giving Tudah to Yah and the Abba by
Yahshua.
Yeshua.
Yeah. Praise Him.
Yep.
So you should already be reminded.
Yes, you should.
You should want to be reminded.
All the time.
You should be want. You should want to be wanting.
All the
Be
time.
reminded to do what you're
Yes,
supposed to
all
do.
the time.
Yeah.
But most people are not.
Huh. They don't have
First
love with Yahweh.
Thessalonians chapter 5. Anyway, it's still telling you, it's a warning. It's something to warn, to admonish, to exalt. Exalt you to do what you're supposed to do. Ain't that good? Yahweh
Yes, it
got
is.
somebody to exalt you to do what you want
Right.
Yeah.
Keep
to
your
do. What you
word.
supposed to do. Hallelujah.
Yes. Hallelujah.
5 and 12. First Thessalonians 5 and 12.
That's the one.
I think we read 5:14 before. We're going to read 5:12 today. And we might read 5:14 again. Who knows? Praise
It's
God.
all told. Praise the mighty God.
Maybe this sank better this time than it did last time, right?
Yes. That's what it's there for.
5:12 says,
And we beseech you, Art, to yada them which labor among you and are over you, and Yahshua and admonish you.
So I'm admonishing you or warning you to do these things.
Yes,
Right?
yeah.
And we beseech you. Again, he using not the singer,
Right.
not me by myself.
Right, right.
And we
Right.
beseech you
Yeah.
to know them which labor
Uh-huh,
among you and are over you
uh-huh,
in Yahshua
yeah.
and admonish you. So
Hallelujah.
over you in
That's the
Yahshua,
job.
they not over you in Yahshua, they over you, but
Right, but not, yeah.
they're not
Understand.
Lord over you, but they're over you in
Understand.
Yahshua.
Praise to my
When
Yah.
they get out of the Yahshua, then if they're Lord over you, though they not you.
That's right, you better leave.
Yeah.
Back up, you can say back up from me, all right?
Yeah.
Right.
Verse 13 says,
And to esteem them very high, and to high for their work's sake, and be at shalom among yourselves.
for their deeds' sake, so
Right,
for
right.
their work's sake,
That's
for
right.
their labor's
They labor
sake,
in the vineyard.
Yeah.
and be at shalom among yourselves.
Yes,
So just because they're doing this, don't get all disjointed
That's
out of it
right.
because they're doing what Yahweh says
Right,
what
right.
to do.
Stop
You're going
fighting.
to get
Right.
disbogulated because you are not doing it.
Yeah.
But keep doing what you are instructed
That's
to do.
right.
Right.
And so they can keep on doing what they're
that's
instructed.
right. We all have a deed to do. Praise Him.
Now verse 14 said,
Now we exhort you, zakah them that are unruly, comfort the feeble paid, support the weak, be patient till all are down.
so he's exalting you. He said, now we exalt you, warn them that are unruly. So we got unruly people
Yes,
out
we do.
there.
Yes, we do.
They may not know they're unruly, or
Uh-huh.
they don't think they're
Right,
unruly,
right.
or they don't care that they're unruly.
Right?
Yeah.
But warn them anyway.
That's right. Just says Yahweh.
Yeah.
So, and pray that they take the warning,
Yeah, hallelujah.
Yeah.
so they won't get the consequences
Oh,
of
yeah.
being unruly.
Right.
Amen.
And comfort the feeble-minded.
Yes, yes.
Support the weak.
Uh-huh.
Be
Be
patient
patient.
to all,
Oh,
not just to the righteous
that's
brothers,
right. Oh,
to all brothers.
have it patience.
So somebody had to be patient
Yes,
with you and I.
yes,
for
it.
y'all.
Hallelujah.
If they had to been, we probably wouldn't be here.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Praise the mighty Yah
Praise the mighty Yah.
for that.
Hallelujah.
He's good to us.
All
Right?
the time, no matter what.
Yes, he is. Yes, he is. Yes, he is.
Yes.
Yes, he is.
Hallelujah.
We so glad. We so thankful.
Yes.
Right.
Yes, we are.
So glad and so thankful.
Yes, we are. We appreciate
All right.
it.
Talking to the
And look at Matthew chapter 3. Matthew chapter 3. Matthew chapter 3. Matthew chapter 3 and 7. Read.
But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism, Yahshua admired to them, O generation of vipers, who have warned desire you to flee from the wrath to come.
What he's saying is, who has warned you? So he knew somebody had warned them from the way that they were living.
Right, right.
And he been doing it all the time. Now somebody that warned you.
Yeah.
Now who warned you? Now he just want to know who warned you.
Right.
Read that again.
But when Yahshua saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to his baptism, Yahshua admired to them, O generation of vipers, who has zakah you to flee from the wrath to come?
He want to know who warned you.
Uh-huh.
When he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to the immersion,
Uh-huh.
he admonished them, O you generation of vipers, who have warned you to flee from the wrath of Yahweh.
Uh-huh.
Again, this is John, I believe.
Yeah, it's John.
This is John talking. In verse 6 it says, and we were and were emerging of him in Jordan confessed their sin. But when he saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees, when John saw many of the Pharisees and Sadducees come to the emergence, he said, Amad unto them, O generation of vipers, who has warned you to flee from the wrath to come. So when we're warning people, we're warning them to flee from the wrath to come. The wrath is coming.
Yes it is. Yes it is.
The wrath is coming.
Yes, it's a promise.
Right.
The wrath of Yahweh is coming.
Yes it is.
Why is the wrath of Yahweh is coming? Because of disobedience.
That's it. Teach it, tell it like it
If
is.
there
I'm
was no
shepherd.
disobedience, then the wrath of Yahweh wouldn't come.
That's right.
So if it ain't no disobedience now, if Yahshua took away all that, then the wrath of Yahweh should
That's
not
right.
come. But we know the wrath of Yahweh
Yes
is
it
coming.
is. Thus says Yahweh
Because all
is
the
written.
people that, if we going back there, all the people that was under the wrath is dead pretty much now, right? But
Right.
now he's saying the wrath of Yahweh is still coming. Why the wrath of Yahweh coming and these unrighteous people are already dead?
Right.
There's a move.
That means there's some more. The descendants of
Teach
those
it, tell it
unrighteous
like it
people
is,
is still
right?
out here, right?
Yes.
Right. Right.
Praise our Yahweh.
Praise God.
Hallelujah.
All right. Luke chapter 3. Luke chapter 3 and verse 7. Pretty much the same thing, but he wants you to get it. 3 and 7, you gotta read.
Then he to the multitude that came forth to be submerged of him, O generation of vipers, who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come.
So Yahweh wants you to know,
Yes,
right?
he does. He wants us to get it.
Giving you ample opportunity,
Yes, he
right?
does.
By being redundant and having it being written again.
Yes,
right?
yes. Praise be to our Yahweh.
Then among he unto the multitude that came for to be emerged of him, O generation of vipers, who have warned you to flee from the wrath to come.
He hadn't been born, he wouldn't have been there.
Right. Bring forth therefore fruit worthy of repentance.
Yes.
And began to say, within yourself, we are Abraham. We have Abraham to our Abba, for I am unto you, that Yahweh is able to, what?
He stoned to raise a band unto Abraham.
So don't be bragging on
That's right.
Abraham and your father. Hey,
Right.
I take these stones and raise them up.
Right.
Right.
Amen.
That doesn't count. Yeah.
Hallelujah.
So just because you are direct descendant of Abraham, you just got
That's right.
have no bearing if you are
No, it does
disobedient.
not. That's right. He's not bringing
That
on
makes
good
your
works.
You just a flesh descendant, but
That's
you're
it.
not in that righteous descendant. You're not in that spiritual.
That's right. Teach it, tell like it is. Praise the mighty
Physical
God.
lineage, but you're not in that righteous.
That's
lineage.
right.
why he
Teach
said
it,
in
tell like it
Scripture,
is. I'm sure.
all Israel is not Israel.
That's right.
So they say, what kind of black folks talk to that you talk about right there? So you got Israel of Yahweh, and then you got Israel of the devil.
That's right.
Or the Israel of the world. Or the
That's
flesh.
right. Hallelujah. Teach it, tell like it is.
Praise our Yahweh.
Praise God.
Chapter 6 and 47 of Luke. He would not want to be won. Oh, they don't think it's nothing to be won from.
So they
Everything
think.
is, ain't nothing happened. This has been talking ever since I was a child. Okay, yeah, well, been talking ever since I was a child. I'm 70 now, but hey,
Right.
that does not mean it's not coming to fruition.
That's right. He giving you time.
Some of the things that were talked about when I was a child have come to fruition.
Yes.
So why you don't think this is going to come?
Right. Praise the mighty Yah.
Yeah.
6 and 47 says,
Whosoever cometh to me and shemad my commands and does them, I will show you to whom he is like.
I'm going to show to you whom he is like. So this word, so that's what you and I can do. So this is what he's saying. I'm going to show you.
Yeah.
That's what you and I do. We show them.
Right. Right.
That's your job, to show them.
Yep.
Oh, they don't know it.
Right.
They think all the light they know about is the light in their house. The street light out there, we talking about the light.
That's right. Of Yahweh.
That light that was before the light that he made the sun.
That's
to be
right.
a light.
Right.
He was the light all the time.
Yes.
Say it.
The light didn't come, the sun didn't come as being the light until when? The fourth day?
They teach it tell it like it is, so the hams can know. Praise Yahweh.
Yeah.
Well, it was a light there already.
Yes, it was. Hallelujah.
Yahshua, Yahweh or Yahshua, he's covered in light.
Yes.
Amen.
Hallelujah.
Yeah.
It is the light.
So he tells us that in the song.
No doubt.
Uh-huh.
So don't get carried away. So this is your job. You admonish you to do your job. You should be happy to do your job, right?
Right.
He is like a man which what? What was I in?
48.
48?
Yeah, you read 47.
Okay. He is like a man which builds a bias and what?
Dig deep.
And do what?
Lay the foundation
Uh-huh.
on a sewer. And when the flood arose, the stream beat vehemently upon that bight and could not shake it.
All right.
They
For
beat fighting it, but they couldn't shake it.
Good.
Cause you're on the rock, or you're on the sewer that
Great
can't be shaken.
foundation, yeah, cannot be shaken.
Rock.
That's right. Steadfast.
So like, you see Yahshua, he wasn't shaking like Kiefer was.
No.
Yeah.
Nope.
Kiefer supposed to be on the rock, but he wasn't, he was a little shaky.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
So don't be shaking like
No, no, never
So-
again.
Come on.
You have to keep your eye on the rock,
Yes,
Yeah.
yes.
because when some shaking going on around the rock, you still keep your eyes on the
That's
rock
right.
so
but
you don't be
keep
shaken
standing
off the
and keep
foundation,
standing.
right?
Yes,
Yeah.
praise up.
That's right.
All right, look at 12 and 5 of Luke. 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 And it reads,
But I will forewarn you whom you shall fear. Reverence him which after he hath killed hath Michelle to cast into in hell. Yea, I admire unto you reverence Yahshua.
he's telling you what? But I will forewarn you.